Winter weather can be tough on your home and car with anything from freezing pipes, dead batteries. We're back now with Alana Hart from the Home Depot with some tips to make sure you stay warm and safe this winter. We were just standing here shaking at Chris's forecast.
Warming up our hands.
Yeah. Now, you know, when you're walking around the house, sometimes you get hit with a blast of wind there. You're going, what happened here?
Right.
What can we do with that?
Probably some drafts happening in your home somewhere, whether it's under your doors, in your windows, insulation. People ask me all the time, do these plastic things over your windows really work? They do. They do. They're easy to install. You only need scissors and a hair dryer. And it's going to, if you have really old windows, it's going to stop that draft, and you will feel that pressure on that plastic right over your windows. Sealing cracks, this is a temporary caulk. So you would just put it on for the winter months, peel it right off in the spring.
And this, of course, is saving you money, too, in the long run.
Exactly. That way your thermostat is set, but your furnace isn't running continuously.
Right.
You mentioned freezing pipes. So easy ways, especially if you're on a crawl space. These are heat cables that are going to keep those pipes warm, and a thermostat, so it's going to keep it at that particular temperature that you need it at. If you don't want to go through all that, though, simple installation of these foam insulators right on your piping.
Okay.
It will help keep your pipes warmer, and that way, maybe if you're upstairs, you're not going to lose all that heat as the warm water is going up.
The little things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, let's talk about the roof here. I mean, obviously, you know, with that cold comes some snow and ice. You don't want that sitting there.
Right. We don't have as much snow this year as we did last year, but these roof cables are going to keep just right above your gutters. It's going to melt that snow and ice. It's going to help prevent ice damming, which will get under your shingles and cause a huge problem that we don't even want to talk about.
That's more work for you if you don't do it.
Right. In the long run, a lot more work and a lot more money. Being prepared for power outages.
Yes.
We haven't had, cross fingers, too many this year, but you want to have some lanterns, extra matches, extra batteries, and water. Make sure you have some bottled water just in case something happens.
I mean, these are just simple, basic things that people just forget about.
We do.
Until it happens.
Until it happens, and then you say, I meant to pick that up, and you don't have it.
And of course, you know, the home's one thing, but you need something in the car as well.
In the car. So we've been talking a lot about accidents on the freeways. You want to make sure in that case that even you have maybe emergency blankets, some hand warmers, toe warmers in your cars. I know yesterday when I was driving around, I ran out of windshield wiper fluid, thought I need to buy a bottle. So always have an extra bottle in your car just in case you run into that. Check your tire pressure, make sure your tires are okay, have an ice scraper, maybe even a fix-a-flat. Potholes are going to start popping up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how many people are coming in right now, you know, watching all that's going on? Yeah.
And a lot are buying windshield washer fluid because I think we've all been there. We've all ran out, and
that's what it's all about. It's just making sure you're prepared before things happen.
So you're not stuck in a situation and struggling, angry at yourself, and maybe even later to something you were off to.
Real quick, we know this is the million-dollar question with the plastic on the windows there.
Yes.
How much are we talking here?
You're going to save about 50%. If you have a very drafty home, I personally put this over my fireplace. I don't use my fireplace very much, but I immediately felt that pressure just from the draft coming down on my chimney.
Makes a lot of sense. A lot of great tips. Alana, thank you very much for
welcome.
checking in.
You're
Stay
very
warm.
Welcome.